Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Tommy's Gaming Channel. Happy Sunday morning, you guys. OMG, I am watching such a great show right now. And this show is called Alaska State Troopers. And I gotta tell you guys something, this show is such a great show. It learns you so much about Alaska and there are different stuff there, which makes it really kind of interesting too. Now, another thing also, which I think is really kind of cool about this show, is that you get to see like what's really going on in Alaska, which is really sad about some of this is that sometimes on this the criminals get away. And I think that's the sad part about being a police officer sometimes. Now, another thing also, which I think is really cool. So, this right here is the Fresno, California radio system. All these radio frequencies on here they use from like their fire prevention district, their EMS, so you got like all their EMS hospital channels, you got all their dispatch channels, and you also got on here, which makes this really kind of interesting too. Right here, Fresno Area Express, so you got their dispatch frequency on there. Then you guys got their Fresno Pacific University, so you got their campus safety. You got the State Center Community College District. So you guys got like a lot of different stuff that you guys can listen to, which makes that really kind of interesting. Now, another thing which kind of makes whenever you guys go to like Sevier County, Tennessee, is that with this system right here, okay, this system is completely encrypted, okay? So that means you guys cannot listen to it no matter what. So, another thing also, which they have updated this so much that some of this on here is like really kind of crazy. Like you guys do not know what channel the LeConte Medical Center uses, okay? So another thing also, if we click on their businesses, we got like attractions in Gatlinburg. So we got this NXTN one right here. Plus we also got a couple of others. So if we go on down to their hotel and resorts, so we see this. All these are really good frequencies that you guys can listen to in like a moment's notice whenever you guys are like there and like checking that out. Now, now Gatlinburg has been updating. Like, I gotta tell you guys something. Every time, after the last 3 times that I went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, I took my radio scanner and I tell you guys, their radio traffic there in Gatlinburg, Tennessee is like so very good and like so very the best part about it, which makes it really kind of interesting too. Now, another thing also, which makes it really kind of interesting too, is that whenever you guys are like listening to their radio traffic, you guys got a 4-digit network. that they use in Sevier County. So kind of like they use like 119, they like use several different radio traffic numbers. And another thing also which makes that, because sometimes whenever you guys are like listening to like the division, sometimes the on the division keeps it like really kind of interesting, like whenever you guys listen to it. So another thing also which I think is really good, it's like whenever you guys like go to like a big theme park, like let's just say like like for instance, if you guys go to like Holiday World, I'm just using that as an example, and you guys see their units there carry these walkies, but they are wearing these earpieces. It's not because they do not want you guys to hear their radio traffic. It is because their radio traffic they like to hear is like so very encrypted and so very different that you guys can hear and like listen to, which is really kind of interesting. Now, like whenever you guys go like to Kings Island, Cedar Point has the exact same radio frequency that you guys can go like listen to, which makes it really kind of interesting too. Now, another thing also which would I recommend, and the biggest thing that I honestly gotta tell you guys, which I recommend, is like if you guys are ever, and I mean ever, planning to listen to radio scanner coverage, it can kind of get you sometimes. Promise me, sometimes it can do like the bestest job at listening to it, but sometimes like on their system, like you guys go around like the dispatch system and you guys go around and like see that, like sometimes the area where you guys go, and also if you guys like go to like for instance the Boys County, their radio system's pretty much in the network. So if you guys ever want to listen to it, I will give you guys a link in the description which will really help you guys out, which will really do a great job. Like it can really help you guys out no matter what. So another thing also, and I show you guys this for a reason. You guys see this right here, okay? So they use these radio frequencies without a doubt, okay? Another thing also which makes Marion County really different is like how much radio scanner coverage they got. So, like, if I click on museums and attractions and I like go over here to Wicca, they don't got anything. That's because you guys got to put your own information in it, which makes using radioreference.com one of the bestest websites for like radio scanner enthusiasts like yours truly. So another thing also is like whenever you guys are at the Indiana State Fair and you guys are wanting to check out their radio scanner coverage, they got all these channels right here that you guys can listen to, And the bestest thing to know is that whenever you guys go around and listen to that, you guys can find out some pretty interesting information, like no matter what, like by listening to a radio scanner. And also, if you guys are going to like that region, you guys can also like go check that out and use it for your own help. Because sometimes, well, this is a real fact. So whenever I go to like the area of like the Indiana State Fair. So the Indiana State Fair has their own radio system that they use, which makes it really kind of interesting. And the bestest part to know about that is that whenever you guys are wanting to go around and look at the different racetracks, because sometimes the racetracks may get really interesting, but whenever you guys are like going to like the Indiana, uh, the Indianapolis Speedway, that area can get really interesting with their own radio frequencies. Now, sometimes whenever I listen to like the hotels, like back then, whenever I got to listen to like the French Lick Indiana radio frequencies, the French Lick Resort used to use their own LTR system that I got to hear really good. Now they use these little radios that are called internet based radios, and all they gotta do is like click on it and say security team member to slot operations. I got one at B158.2. Need a slot technician to look at it. Could one copy? So then after that they say they'll be on their way, which makes that really kind of interesting too. Now whenever they do a jackpot, they gotta check the footage. Sometimes whenever two people are sitting there too. Whenever you guys are like going around, you guys are like checking those out. So the bestest thing to know about that whenever you guys are like going around and you guys are like checking out your own radio traffic in your own neck of the woods, some websites can really help it, which I honestly really do recommend. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, and hit that like button because it really does help out my channel to find new people that are getting into this thing, which makes it really kind of interesting. So please, you guys, follow my channel in YouTube. I will see you guys back here tomorrow or later tonight.